I can point out a bunch of things, but I'm teaching right now. I'm using me as an example because teachers don't do that enough. Nigga, use yourself as an example if you that real. You see what I'm saying? What's your insecurity? Let's talk about it. What's your fear? Don't say you don't fear, have no fear. No, you fear something, and you must admit that first so that your ass cannot fear shit. What you fear? What's your insecurities? What did the world tell you your flaws was? Right? And because whatever they told you yours was, that's why you live like you live right now. But why you can't be you? Why I gotta think like you? I don't want to think like you. I want to think what I think. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna force you to think shit about. I ain't gonna force you to believe me. I ain't never forced y'all. You ain't never gonna see me. Y'all better believe this shit or you're going to hell. If you don't believe it, you're going to hell. What? You might well pull out the gun and say, nigga, you better believe this shit or else. It's the same thing. Who wants to spend the rest of their life burning in eternal hell? Then the way they described it, nigga, you like, I'm not trying to be burning forever, nigga. Like, forever, nigga? Like, no, we already had it hard down here. Now after here, I gotta hope that I got accepted up there, because if not, I'm gonna burn down there forever, nigga. Like, this shit is harsh for some shit that I ain't even know. Because y'all said God created this shit. We live in it. So how the fuck I'm going down for some shit you already knew about? You know? You see what I'm saying? Why I gotta suffer for what you knew I was gonna do? Right. We're going off how they tell you religion. You see? That don't sound righteous. We your kids. So you're going to send me to hell. You're going to banish. You're going to banish, because they don't say sin. You're going to banish me to eternal hell. Not sin. You know what they say when they say banish, nigga? The words matter. Pay attention to the words. They matter now with them motherfuckers. Banish. I'm going to banish you to eternal, nigga. I don't know if y'all know what these words mean or did research etymology of these words. Banish me to eternal hell for some shit that you knew I was going to already do before I even got here, nigga. You wrote the script, but you gonna send me to... Why you didn't write my script different? If that was true, why you didn't write my script? If you ain't want me to be out here stealing cheesecakes out the motherfucking grocery stores, and you got the power, you Alpha and Omega, you the beginning and the end, you knew what man was going to do before they did it. Alpha and Omega, that's what it say in their Bible. You set this shit in motion. Everything that ever is meant to happen is going to be. That's what they say. Now think about that. Nigga, please. How cruel is that? If you made me this way, that means I didn't have a motherfucking option, did I? Because they said you made us this way. So if you made me this motherfucking way, I never had an option. So how the fuck are you banishing me anywhere for some shit that you designed us to do? Fuck all that free will. We just talking about what they told us. Nah, ain't no free will anything. It ain't no free will if it was already written anyway. So that whole lie, you got free will, that go out the window. We ain't got free shit. You said we just living this shit now. So it's a script that was already written. I'm listening now, and I know how to infer what I'm reading. A lot of motherfuckers will read. First off, motherfuckers don't like to read. And then if they do read, they don't even understand what they read. I looked up because I know how to actually understand. I can infer, as you motherfuckers call it in y'all scholastic programs, your miseducation centers. I always excelled in reading inference, nigga. I don't need you to tell me exactly what you're saying. I know how to read between the lines, nigga. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say, hand me the soap. You feel me? You can give off certain body language and I know you want the soap hands. Here you go. You feel me? I'm reading your energy. You feel me? Fuck. So when you think about the concept of that, right, that's what I mean by divine beings. You can understand like, yeah, that don't sound right. A God that loves us all wouldn't do that. If he's a good God, he's good. You can't say he's bad, then he's good. You said he's good. If he got the power to, first off, if I'm crazy YouTuber and my version of our history is a lie, then that means the only version we basically them that heard was their version. Basically, for real, if you think about it, because most intellects don't talk about our beginning. They talk about or expound upon whatever subject matter that they're talking about at that moment. You feel me? They don't really go to the beginning like that unless you go to like I say, you have to go to like some Dr. York, you know what I'm saying? You got to catch the right ones. You have to go to like some Yahweh ben Yahweh, but catch the right one. You have to go to some old Farrakhan, but catch the right one. You have to go to some old Marcus Garvey and catch. You got to catch shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why I try to go out my way and go more into the beginning. So most of the information I presented here, I'm talking about the beginning. You probably thinking from pre-Adamite, post-Adamite. You thinking post-Adamite because you were programmed to believe that Adam and Eve was the first motherfuckers to ever touch the planet. So therefore, you're thinking post-Adamite, whereas I'm teaching pre-Adamite because we existed before it was a motherfucking Adam. Adam. Listen to how I pronounce this. Before it was the Adam, it was us. And what is the most smallest particle in your body called too? Your body breaks down to what? At its smallest molecular level. Atoms. You get what I'm saying? So we are pre-Adamite. So the information that I'm presenting here is pre-Adamite. History wasn't created till post-Adamite. Then they created history, their version of the story, right? His story. But before that, it was no history. Listen, because let me tell you something. The reason they call it history is because we already had our story. His story, right? History breaks really down to his story. And they do that with a lot of words. Like will and will and will. You got will like I will go do something. Then you got will like a will that's round. Then you got will like something that you leave behind for inheritance. Because the English language is full of spells. It's tricky like that. The word got one real meaning, but they gave it three different meanings to get you to use it. Just like with the M word, M-O-R-N-I-G, and M-O-U-R-N-I-G. You know what I'm saying? So most of the information that we discussing in here is pre-Adamite. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people be lost too. Because you can't come in here with a post-Adamite mindset. You have to unchain, free your mind. Why you think on my Instagram page it says free your mind? That's the first thing it say in the fucking bio. I didn't just put it in the bio for no reason. In my bio it says free your mind. And then what's my other saying? Exit Earth into reality. See, a lot of people look over that. That's my other saying for the university. Because when you come in here, you're exiting Earth and you're entering reality. Free, but you have to free your mind. They have used social engineering to shackle your shit. Literally. They got all type of shit. Got fluoride chains on your shit. You feel me? Got education system on your shit. Drugs on your shit. Economic system on your shit. Political structures on your shit. Judicial structures on your shit. You feel me? Emotional baggage attached to your shit. These are all metal energetic chains for your mind that are actually attached to your mind. You gotta cut it. It's actually attached to your mind. I mean that literally. Just like you can't see sound waves, but they exist. If you can see the shit that's attached to you, you'll freak out. All these different light codes and wavelengths of energy attached to your brain. Like a little hat. That's why you waking up. Okay, let me go brush my teeth, wash up, eat breakfast, leave, go to work. Brush my teeth, wake up, eat breakfast, leave, go to school. Do that for 8 hours, get out, go home, homework, go to sleep. Do that for 8 to 10, 12 hours, get off, go home, fix the kids something, go to sleep. Get up tomorrow, do it again. Look forward to the weekend. Once the weekend comes, I'm going to go to the club, I'm going to get drunk, I'm going to smoke weed, I'm going to pop pills, I'm going to pop perks, or I don't do any of that, so I'll just go have some ice cream from Brewster's with my husband. Or I'm going to go out and kick. These are all fucking like attached. You're like a little robot. You like, I'm going to go do go to go to go to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like you damn near pop lock and nigga damn near. You damn near coming like like genuine. You feel me? Cause they got you so zooted up. You know, go to the grocery store, cook, clean, home. Grocery store, cook, clean, home. Grocery store, cook, clean, home. You know what I'm saying? In a minute, you about to. You get the hit the robot or some shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand this is free your mind. For one day, just let all that go. Don't even worry about it. And just center yourself and look around your planet. Look what they did to your downtown. Cut your trees down. Remember who you are, Simba. Remember who you are, Simba. They cut your trees down. It was a beautiful jump. It was this realm of Atlantis was a beautiful forest with clear, pristine waters. Now where the fuck is the forest? We have none, cause all the trees been cut down. Now you can ride past them, and they just like mountain ranges. Oh, those are mountains. No, they are not. You can believe that if you want to. Where your clear, pristine waters at? Divine being? You was a giant. You stood 100 feet. They tamper with your genetics through the food they fed you. Remember that? You remember that? You don't remember walking through this planet, seeing the whole planet light up as you walk, just like they showed you on Avatar when they walked through the forest. You remember we had these big giant trees, and we could climb them, we could do all type of stuff with them, use them to go to other stargates. You remember our other sky family and cosmic family, extraterrestrial forces passing through this planet, coming and going like an airport? Where do you think they get the airports from? The whole structure of an airport comes from us. The whole way of the airport is centered with the circle where the headquarters, where they be on the mic at. Sirius X, man. This is what this planet was. Airport, motherfuckers coming and going. All type of galaxies. This was the beauty of the cosmos. We building this up. You remember the waters being so clear we could see right through them? You remember gold being in your waters? It was actual gold that was in your waters that would shine so bright it would reflect through the water. And the water was so clear you could look down into it and see the gold and the different pearls and different type of metallical structures that we had on the planet. Different crystals. You remember the crystal towers? How you think we get these today? How you think we get these today? How you think we get them? Where they get them from? The ground, right? Now ask yourself, how did they get in the ground? Because they wasn't always in the ground. They was standing up. You don't remember that? You know what I'm saying? Because if you sit with yourself, you will remember that. You got to remember the fall. Everything else will make sense after that. We fail in frequency. You got to remember that. You got to free your mind. You only see yourself as flesh, meat, a body, just like they programmed you to. It is not easy to free your mind, but you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to go deep within yourself so you can see what you are. You are not just a body. This body is not even a part of you. It's just a little vehicle that you're in right now. It limits you. The body limits you. You can do great things in it, but it still limits you. You can't be at your full supreme power inside of a body. But you didn't need your full supreme power in these bodies to do what you came to do anyway. First off, these bodies didn't even look like this originally. Remember that. Our goddesses didn't, we wasn't giving birth in no hospitals. You gotta remember that. You gotta remember that. We wasn't in no, we didn't have a hospital. We never had a hospital. That's new. That's what they're using to drug you today to keep you not remember. Remember in the Matrix, the last one, they kept giving Neo the sleep pill, and he thought it was what? Regular prescription for his issue? That's what the fuck they doing to you when we go in the store and we go get cosmetics. When we go in the store, we get lotions. The lotions you put on you, all that shit got shit in it to make you forget who you are. Neo. The Neo you. Like in the new Matrix. They blue pilled the fuck out his ass, didn't they? They kept blue pilling him. He didn't even know it though. Every fucking thing that you put into you is blue pills. The food, that's all to make you not remember. You don't even need food to survive. Did you know that? You do not need food to survive. And when you get hungry, that's because your stomach has been programmed to be hungry. And you've been taught the word. You don't need food to survive. It actually hurts you. This is why you have to take a shit. Did you know that? Did you know you're not supposed to be taking no shit? Did you know that? Did you know you're not supposed to be shit? Did you know your urine should be super clear? You're supposed to be drinking your urine. You're supposed to drink your urine. It's called plasma ultrafiltrate. Look up the medical term for urine or piss. But guess what? You can't drink your motherfucking urine if you eating all this bad food. You can't drink your motherfucking urine and recycle it in you if you popping all these pills. Come out from the pharmacies. You can't drink your urine if you drink liquor. If we smoke this GMO weed, even off the streets, it's still GMO weed, nigga. Can't drink it. Because it's not clean. You're not clean. But you're supposed to be able to drink it. You're supposed to urinate in your cup, it come out clear, and you put it back in your body. Because it's plasma. Your urine is plasma. If you think your urine isn't motherfucking powerful, give me your urine, boy. I will fuck you up, boy. If I wanted to. See what I'm saying? If you think your urine isn't powerful, give me your shit and let us be into it. Try to harm me and give me your urine. Try to hurt my family and I get a hold of your urine somehow in some way, boy. I bet you're going to see how powerful your urine is. You're going to be fucked up around this bitch. Kelly, put some shit on your ass, boy. Like, oh, I got your urine. Them your genetics. Them are your genetics. Your genetics. So that's you. So whatever I do to this urine is going to happen to you. Motherfuckers laughing, but this is the shit niggas feared when you talked about why voodoo worked. Because they get motherfuckers genetics. And your genetics is a spiritual thing. It's not physical. Your genetics is a spiritual thing. It's not physical. Your arms and that's physical. Your genetics comes from the plasma realms, the astral realms. That's not physical. This is why when you use your genetics in magic, the spirits work for you faster. Nails, hair, saliva, urine. Any powerful magic that we never used to do back in the day always required those things. Anybody gonna tell you, don't let nobody get your ether. Don't let them get your ether. Don't let them get your nails. Don't let them get your saliva. Don't let them get your urine, boy. Will fuck your whole life up. What are you talking about? That's you. That's your genetics, motherfucker. And if you think about it, it's the same motherfucking thing. Y'all said ether, Ja. That's what ether is, hair. But if you think about it, oh, I forgot it is new people coming in. So when y'all hear me say ether, ether is the cosmic name, the spiritual name for what your hair really is. Because it's not hair. Human beings have hair. This is ether. Feel me? But that's your genetics. Feel me? Why you think when you go on a job to make sure you ain't been getting high, what do they get from you? Your urine or your saliva. And guess what? If they really want to catch your ass up, they'll go get your ether because it takes a lot longer for the marijuana to leave your ether than it does your urine. Facts. That's how it go. If you smoke a blunt in your job, I done did it before when I used to work a job. I done smoked the blunt in 2 days, went to the job interview, and passed the saliva because they only was doing saliva. So I could literally smoke my weed, brush my teeth, gargle. That's out of my saliva. So if I take a saliva test, it ain't gonna show. That's why a lot of jobs, that's your D, but it's your genetics, it's your DEA. But that's why a lot of jobs will say, hey, well, let us test your urine. Because your urine is going to stay in your urine a lot longer. Like 90 days. We talking science here. I ain't got to lie to you about nothing. I'm just going to make it make sense for you. So, it stays in your urine a little longer. Because your urine is a stronger genetic than your saliva. Just like in spell work. If I use my saliva, it's going to work. But it's going to be more powerful if I use my urine. See what I'm saying? If somebody's going to spell on you and they have your saliva, it's going to still fuck you up. But it's going to fuck you up more, they get your urine. But it go up just like that. Just like in a job. If they really want to catch your ass, they'll test your ether. It take them there a year for that shit to get out your hair. Out your hair follicles. The traces of THC. Because your ether is a plasma that's out of this world. That's beyond this world. That's a spiritual thing. That's a galactic force. You're a galactic force, my nigga. So that's why that THC stays in here. Because this ether is not just hair. It pulls everything in and it pushes energy out. And it'll stay tangled up in there a lot longer with us. You get what I'm saying? So this is why they'll test your ether to really see if you ain't been smoking. But it's the same thing in real life. If somebody gets with magic, if somebody gets your saliva, they can fuck you up, but not like they can't if they get your urine. And if somebody gets your ether, they'll fuck you up a lot worse than if they had your urine. See what I'm saying? Up and up. You know what I'm saying? But all of them matter. So imagine doing all of them. You know what I'm saying? Some people get your saliva. Why you think they at the hospitals, they get your saliva? They draw your blood. Because the blood is another one. I didn't mention blood, but blood too. Because that's where your life force is in your blood. If you know about that, then you will understand why when they do their spare work in the industry, they do blood sacrifices. See what I'm saying? Because it's the life force. See what I'm saying? Blood is powerful in the spiritual world. It's life force. It's Ashe in there, and it's pure. And the spirit lives in the blood. You get what I'm saying? So, this is why they use blood. And if you use blood in a spell, it's going to be the most powerful spell ever. It'll be way more powerful than if you use saliva, ether, hair, toenails, fingernails. Facts. See what I'm saying? It just depends on how far you trying to go. You see what I'm saying? You got people that go to that level, that go to that length. They'll get those prickers and prick themselves and put some blood and yeah, and them spirits is going to work for them. Facts. Like definitely the negative deities, because remember, it's a lot of fallen angels out here. So you got the cosmic family that you can pull in and do positive, but you still got the negative ones too, because it's fallen angels. And them be the ones who they use in the industry. They go to the fallen angels. See what I'm saying? That's why the fallen angels be like, okay, well, you're going to have to kill him and we'll do this. Because they use the energy from the person that was killed to do the work that the person asking them. So it's basically like this. Say somebody wants something done, an artist or something. This is why they be sacrificing people. I'm just giving y'all the game, nigga. I'm breaking it down, nigga. Fuck them. This is what they do. So, like, say an artist want to go platinum, right? Or say a label promises an artist, the label might say, listen, if you sign with us, you gonna go platinum. We gonna make you blow up and be the next big thing. So say the artist agree to that. Well, the reason the label can promise that is because the labels are, not only are they in bed with the reptilians, but they working with principalities and what's the word I'm looking for? Malicious deities, okay, and entities, okay. So what they'll do is these entities, if you want something done, they're gonna need an offering. They're gonna require an offering. You feel me? So that's what they offer them. They give them something to drink. They get whatever they like. And a lot of those entities require blood. So they go make that blood sacrifice. That's why when people talk about it, it's like, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. You just try to say it's the trend. Sacrifice. But do you understand that magic is real? Do you understand that if magic wasn't real, they wouldn't be doing no fucking blood sacrifice? But do you also understand, just like they can channel, use magic and use entities to step in to help them make shit happen, you can do the same thing. You got positive forces that you can channel, like the Orishas, like archangels, see what I'm saying? Primordial energies, elemental warriors, see what I'm saying? You got all type of entities you can call in too. But we just, remember, they got you thinking, they taught you not to go to your ancestors. They taught you not to go to your ancestors. Somebody said it's skipping, but drop a nine if y'all can still hear me. Drop the nines. I want to make sure y'all still with me. Because I know I get to get deep like that. Niggas get quiet out there. All right? But drop the nines if y'all can still hear me. I ain't going to keep talking till I see the nines, man. I don't want to lose nobody. If I don't see no nines, I ain't got nothing to say. Okay. Okay, I see some nines. I see some nines. I see nine, 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 nine. I see nine, 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 nine. I see nine, 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 nine. Nine, 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 nine. Ooh, I damn near went into my suavemente, be suave. You get it? Ooh, you didn't know, yeah. I grew up around like a lot of Latinos, you feel me? I see the nines, I appreciate y'all. They just now coming in on my side. It was like a glitch or something. But, yeah. Shout out to all the Latinos, brothers and sisters, the guys and goddesses. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all make some good music and y'all make some good food. But that's because y'all us, so, you know. I grew up around a lot of Latinos, for real. All right, here I be. Suave, suave. On the real, I get up and hit that shit while I put that shit on, I'll be. Y'all be damn God know that shit a little bit for real. Yeah. I grew up around a bunch of Puerto Ricans and Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I eat the corns and everything, the little Mexican corns, them bitches be banging. I get them bitches with extra chile. What you talking about? I go to the corn man, I'm like, let me get my, cause you know, you get the corn on the stick. I be, hell no, let me get my shit in the cup. Cause that shit on the stick be good and you be trying to get it, shit be all on your forehead. You be all under here trying to eat it when it's on the stick. You be, they got shit, corn all on your eyebrows and shit trying to get Parmesan cheese all on your eyebrows. I had got hit the game young, and I go to the corn man in Chicago. I come right up on the little corner like, look, bro, me go. Ye see, look, watermelon, lime. See, watermelon, lime, corn in the cup, Parmesan cheese, butter, extra chile. See. You hear me? See, yeah, see. We don't need too much conversation, nigga. You know what we came to do? What we came to be today? Put my corn in the cup out. Cause I get the watermelon too with the lime. I come in with the little container. I be, me go. Watermelon, lime, watermelon, lime, watermelon, lime, corn in the cup. Me go in the cup. Extra Parmesan cheese, extra butter, extra chile. Extra chile. He be shaking like extra, yeah, extra. Cause I like my shit hot. Extra. No, I'm a child of Shango. I like my shit hot. And old Gouda. Like my shit hot. Extra chile, yeah. Y'all know how it be. Y'all, come on, man. We got the corn man in the hood. Y'all ain't from the hood if you ain't got the corn man in your shit. Your city ain't lit. If you ain't got the corn man in your hood in your city ain't lit. There, I said it. You missing the whole experience, boy. The corn man be cool as fuck, and that shit be smacking. Now the icy cups, I ain't fucking with the icy cups. They be stingy on the squirt. Cause when I used to go get the icy cups, they growing up they was always stingy on the squirt. You know what I'm saying? I go get an icy cup out, man, with the pink color icy. He okay, he get the putting it in the cup.